guys, welcome back to another build review. Yes, I'm just having a look out the window, see what's going on. It's alright. Nice day in quarantine, and yes. So I hope you're all doing well. If this video is actually uploaded during this time, hope you're all doing well, and well, in general, hope you're all doing well. Anyway, enough of that, all the dark stuff. Right, we are going to be reviewing and having a look at, as you can see by the title, this kit. Okay, it is Eduard's Hellcat, yes. As you saw by the title, something completely different. As you know, I hardly build American aircraft, but I just had the verge to go out of my comfort zone and have a build at this, yes. If you're a fan of War Thunder, obviously if you play the game and that lot, and I've just watched dogfights from the History Channel that used to be on. Chair doesn't help when it squeaks. I'm not fat, I swear. Zoom you out a bit. Pretty much this kit is a beauty. Zoom you out. They've just re-released this kit, and you do get the same marking options. I just like the box art on this, it's beautiful. I picked this up first time I went to Cosford Model Show, actually. So this is how long it's been in my stash. Actually, not the first time, the second time I went. The first time I exhibited at Cosford. There we go. Right, as you can tell, I'm going to be doing the box art one because it's a shark mouth, why not? And, right, let's have a look. So yes, this is a beautiful kit. All your nice parts. There's not many parts to the kit, so I think it's just something just to get back into, because obviously I love my Eduard kits, as you know. So that's really it. Right, I'm going to make a start, and we're going to cut all the cockpit pieces out, and that's it. Right here, guys, parts are all on the, well, on a bit of cardboard, to be honest. Normally I do put the parts on the bottom of a little stick here, but I think they're just on show to be painted up. There's no parts really to grip it, if you get what I mean. So there we go. Right, so literally I've got two little last parts to be added in. If I just need to trim this down. So we've got one rail at the back of this bulkhead. I'm just trim that down very nicely. And that fits onto the back of here. Just tweeze that. So yeah, I do need a bit of glue, that's right. Looks like I need a bit more of this quick setting glue by those things. Use a lot of it up. Okay, so that's the rail on, and last but not least we have this photo etch part. It just fits into the seat. We're just going to put some Gorilla Glue onto the bottom of it. Right, here comes the tricky part. Where is it? Haha. Got to hold it. Like so. This part where it just pings off everywhere, which you never want to hear. Like so. And just like that, that will fit into the side there. It's kind of difficult to show you. There we go. Right, that is slotted in. Just need a bit of glue. Just a dab. Right, a bit too much on the end there. There we go. Right, okay, with that all done, I am going to leave this to dry for a couple of seconds. I say a couple of seconds, I mean a couple of minutes, they'll actually longer be. Okay, yeah, leave it to dry and we're going to come back and we're just going to prime it. Right here guys, parts all assembled. Yep, we're going to go and start priming it. We're going to spray it with black. I don't know what's to come through, the airbrush, yep. Oh. Okie dokie, right, start with the back bit. Nice prime black all over. Just gives it effect for the just gives it effect for the green to show through. We'll get that stage in a second. Like that. Same with the seat, pretty much every single part. Including the nice instrument panel on the front there. I will be using the Fuselage parts for this. For some reason I've kind of not really gone off it. But like, what's the word I'm trying to look for? I try to use my own decals if I can, if they supply the kit. If not, then yeah, I'll just carry on. So there we go. There we go. Right, that's all done and dusted. I'm going to leave it to dry for a couple of seconds. We'll come back and we'll get the other colour. Okie dokie, all the parts are primed black. We're going to make the base colour. We've got 58 interior green. This is actually a really nice colour, guys. I do like it. It does actually come up really, really well. There we go. So as always, I'm just going to zoom you in as best I can. Light coats of green pretty much over the top. Silting in black just gives it a nice subtle effect. Here we're going to leave that to dry. What we're going to do is a quick spray over the top. Just like so. Leave it to dry again. Same again with that. And of course, pilot seats. Okie dokie. Right, so right, it's literally just a case of slowly building up coats in all the little important areas pretty much. And there we have it, guys. That is it really. Right, so I'm going to leave it to dry for a bit, give it another coat over the top, and then we'll come back and see how it turns out. Okay, so Cockpit. Hellcat. All painted, done up. As you can see, I went away and added some little details onto it. Quite nice details actually, surprisingly. I forgot how beautiful Eduard kits are. Let me just zoom you in, like so. So you can see we got some stretches on there, also on the back headrest, including the brown, well I say it's a cushion, your headrest. Some more detailed parts, including on the radio parts, more chipping on the seat, and most likely this beautiful, I'm going to have to show you up guys, this camera's on my nerves now. Okay, Right, as you can see, even the levers on the photo extension panel all done and dusted. Even on the side panels there. Chipping actually is really nicely done. No, I can complain about that. Very nice. Okay. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to start taking stuff apart. I say that. Pretty much start putting stuff together instead of taking it apart by the looks of it, but there we are. Okay, right. The backrest apparently just slots into there. Or the armoured plate. Oh. Okay, that was a snap. That was a snap as it went in there. I think that went in well, so I've just took a shot there, guys. Yeah, that went in well. Oh, blimey. Okay. Yeah, you know when you realise how these kits go together and then you're like, okay. Rightio, so put some quick extra fin just in the bottom there. Yeah, so yeah, I haven't bothered putting the seat harnesses on as of yet because basically, well actually I could do it after this bit. Basically, obviously the seat fits into the back here. It's actually like a nice tiny little jig for it to fit into, I think. Yeah, I think there is actually. If it slots in like that. Yeah, quite a tight fit, guys. Wow, okay. So tight it doesn't even want to go in. So I pop one side and the other side pops out. I think that's in. Right. Right. Finally. Okay, right. Still not highly convinced. It's kind of awkward just to get all in. Okay, right, I'm happy. I've decided. Okay, so as I was saying, sorry about that. The seat harnesses, they actually come across this. It's kind of like a little railing that you glued on. They go through there and down onto the seats pretty much, and the ones at the side around here. So I'm not sure whether to put those on now or wait till it's all pretty much done and dusted. I think I'll wait till it's all done and dusted and then glue it all in, just to be on the safe side. There you go. So yes, don't really build a lot of American aircraft. It's a bit weird, but I have a lot of them in the stash, just never build them. Bit of a weird thing for me, I suppose. Oh god. Okay, that is an incredibly tight fit into there. Wow. God, I've actually strained myself doing that. Wait, hold on a minute. Is that the way in? Yeah, that's the right way in. God. Yeah, that is a really tight fit to get that into place. Not gonna lie about that. Okay, that's that one in. I wonder if it's the same on the other side. Because it is. Wow. Yeah, I've actually strained myself doing that, guys. That's really a thing to be strained by a model kit. I'm actually going to trim these down a bit. Just trim them down with a hobby blade. There you go. Right, that should fit in properly now. That's fitted better. That's fitted in much better than the previous one. Yes, definitely. Okay, it's squeezing. You actually have a bit of a problem if you actually have to push plastic into the part. Just on the cockpit. Okay, so enough of straining myself on that. Okay, so there is actually quite a bit of a gap to still get down the side, so you can still put the seat harnesses in. Got a couple of things left to go in. That control stick here. It's actually quite not high fit, but it's actually quite close to the cockpit. This is. I don't know why there's all this cockpit and then this great big. Well, there's all this cockpit in this tiny little compartment. I don't know. Bit strange to me. There we go. Right, so there's that bit in place there. Just have to trim this bit down on here. I'm probably talking crap, guys, you know. I'm just, yeah. There you go. Right, very carefully. That's one thing about blue tack. Sticks like hell to. And I've just bent that. Great. There you go. That's better. And just having a look at the parts. I think this part will have to go in first. The rudder pedals in first. Well, that's the easiest one to build so far. That could have done either way. Last but not least, the instrument panel slotting in. Quite simple, as they say. Right. Oh, another thing I meant to say to you guys about on the instrument panel, the okay, sorry, I'm just. Everything just seems like it's popping out of place. Right, as I was saying, on the instrument panel there is parts that are actually pre-painted. They're not the same colour as the cockpit, so I went away with a paintbrush and pretty much just did them up really, and that is, as they say, the end of it. So that's the cockpit done. I'm not going to bore you to death again with all the other tiny little bits and pieces left to do, but those parts are really as tight safe, and those are not going anywhere, not going in inwards or outwards or whatever. But yeah, okay, so with that done, actually let's see if this actually fits the size of the Hellcat's body. Apparently it's supposed to do. Okay. Okay. Bit of a, yeah, that just snapped off. Okay. Okay. Doesn't help. That needs to be forward. That's like that. Okay, right. That should be all right now. Once it's all in place. Yeah, I've just lost that bit. Great. Looks like I'm on a finding quest now to try and find this part. Photo etch. There we go. Right. It's probably set right for me, but I can't see it. Yeah. Joys of modelling, kids. Yeah. Okie dokie, guys. Right. The two fuselage halves are done. They've been sprayed in the green colour. And the cockpit is done and dusted as well. I've added the photo etch harnesses. They do look actually pretty nice. I'm not going to lie about that. I forgot how Eduard is so nice to touch sometimes. Really have forgotten. Right, so we're adding a few bits and pieces here and there. I didn't really want to do it, but I've got to add the tail wheel on pretty much as like a bit of a hook here that fits into the front, into the back here, so it doesn't fall out. And that fits in like so. Another piece is we got an air outlet, I think it is. Just going to be sat right in there. So just put some glue onto there. And sit that like so. There we go. And last but not least, really, it's just the cockpit to go in. Okay, just put some in the tabs just inside here. It's going to be as a bit of a squeeze just to get this side piece in. Like so. Okay, so that side is in, but then we have to slot that bit into there. So I'm going to use some quick setting glue for this. I think I'm starting to run out of it. Okay, so that's going to sit into there. And this piece I need to slot in like that. Okay, so there's a tricky part now because you're trying to get in on the glass. Pops on the top there. That'd be squeezed in like that. Try to get on the glass. That's the only problem with it, because the armour plate is so near that glass piece. It's actually proving a bit of a problem. Right, with that done, I'm just going to pop a bit of glue around the frame. Like so. Just some bits and pieces around there. Righty, okay. Oh, I have to clean that up in a second. Right, so that's the cockpit done. Just need to squeeze that into place. Like so. So I'm just hold it in like that. Okay, right, so that needs to be squoze in place just to keep it in there. Gonna take some quick setting glue across the cowling. Just give that a bit of a squeeze so it's all in place. Okay, that's that done. It's just this top bit of the cockpit that needs to be all complete. Okay. That's on the back of the tail there, just to keep that in place. Tempted to use one of these, but I don't think. No. Good question actually. How am I going to do this? It's actually a bit of a pain now. Right, I think the only way I can do it is put some quick setting glue just in there, and just literally hold it together like that. So there we go. Right, with that done, I'm just literally hold this in place now for a while, so I can't really take my fingers away. You get the drift. I'm going to leave this to dry. We're going to come back and we're going to sort the rest of the build out. I'll see you in a bit, guys. Well, I can free my fingers, that's with. Righty ho. Okay, that was a bit weird for me, we'll admit. Don't know why, don't ask. Okay, here is a wing. Yeah, a bit random. Here is a wing. One of the wings from the Hellcat is done. I just need to add the aileron into the side there. And that one's done. Pretty much, it goes together quite well. There's actually a couple of bits and pieces here and there. The 50 cal gun barrels are actually hollowed out, but could be. It's typical like plastic thing. It could be better with obviously some brass ones, but then you're not highly gonna see it. It's like how would you put it? With the P51 Mustang, the barrels are inside the wing, so you can't see it. The Hellcat, obviously being with the 650 cals, they just poke out just a tiny little bit. But then you get something like, what was it? The P47, where they've got 8, and it's sticking out. Or they all stick out pretty much in tone, so you can all see it. So it's like a case of, does it really need it? Well, no, it's down to your opinion, but there we go. Okay, so I've left it off. I haven't bothered putting any resin barrels in at all, or anything like that. It's pretty much a case of putting the last, well, not say the last piece. I'm just rambling now. It's a case of just putting these pieces on. Make sure they're all in place. And just pretty much plastering with glue so they don't come out, as they say. There we go. And just check on the side. Yeah, I actually quite like this because you've got obviously the covers that go into the wheel well, and there is like the tiniest gap that shows through, and that is really it. That's all. I missed that bit there. Obviously, trim. Not a good place to put your finger, Michael. There you go. Righty ho. So that's that done. Take some fairly thick glue and just go. Oh, not that thick, mind you. Just cross the leading edges. And it's a case of literally just plonking this straight on top. Like that. Okay, so that went that actually, oh, hold on. That went down quite easy than the other one did. So literally case of get some tiny little pegs, plonking those on, and grab them. Come here, you. Okay, that's a bit weird. Okay, you know, you have to kind of plan things out, it's ridiculous sometimes. Okay, so get some of this glue and we just literally plonk some of it down across the edges. So I might have just taken that shot there, or out of focus. But the problems I've had so far with these wings are just these edges across there. They just need to be quite filled out, really. Just make sure it's all in place and in line. It's kind of a case of not like that, so you don't get a great big chunk of peg flying at you. Like so. Okay. Try to find this other blooming peg now. Where's it gone? They just fly out anywhere, and there, they're gone. That's actually a good question. Where has it gone? Oh goodness me. Right, so I'll just have to leave it for now. Oh goodness me. Anyway, there you go. I put the elevators in. Flaps. Yeah, they're all in. I'm not sure that's supposed to be pushed any more up, but that's like the furthest it will go. I'm actually quite rambling on here, I do apologise. Not sure if they're supposed to go right up to the edge. I don't know, but anyhow, that's how it is. Right, let's just get the last little pieces and we'll get this wing installed. I'm just having a look, see if the elevators are actually correct. Just like so. Let's see if this fits straight in. Okay, so does it go that way or that way? Doesn't really help, not really helpful. Oh, okay. Goes in like that way. Okay. Okay, so the gap is actually quite loose in there, so left it like that. That's actually quite nimble. Very nice. Okay, oh, drop it again. Fuselage is actually really nice. That went together really, really nice. I'm actually forgetting how nice these Eduard kits are. Okay, and that just slots in, no problem. Now, you have to, obviously, as always, get your wings that lot right to make sure they are completely level. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that off. I'm going to finish this wing. I'm going to stop my rambling. Bet you're glad I've shut up. And I'll carry on. Okie dokie. Wings are... You'll see you in a bit. Wings are actually done and dusted. Now, I'm kind of going back on what I was saying. I did say to you I wasn't going to bother with the barrels. I was like, well... I just had to go back and do it. I'm sorry. I just had to go back and do it. I've taken the sharp blade and basically made a little hole in the front of the first two barrels. Hopefully so. Just to give it that nice detailed look when it's all done. So with that done, dusted, I'm going to go away. Well, we're going to just put the wings on. Very simple task, he says. It's literally just a case of plunking them straight in, like that. I didn't realise it was that easy just to leave a Hellcat's wing just sat right up like that. And then pretty much do the same on this side. Like so. Same again, slot into that side. Oh, this is a tricky bit now, getting it level and to justice. Let me see if that is level. That, hold on a second. If I left the wings like that, that is spot on. I've literally just inserted those wings in, and that is bang on spot on, I believe, anyway. Is it? Hold on a minute. No, it's not. It's not. The car warped just to touch our shape. Okay, now that looks better. Right. Okay, let's get this leveled out. Okay, it looks better than what it did do beforehand. There you go. Right, I am happy with that. I think there's always something that's gonna come up and bite me in the arse later on, but there we go. I'm quite happy with that. He thinks. You know, there's always something bugging you when you know it's all. I wonder if that sits all right, you know. Well, to me, it's looking fine. It's sat in place, so yeah. Literally a case of putting some quick setting glue into the ridges, and yeah. There we go, on that side. And same again on this side. Right, let's have a look. Okay. Right, that is all level. Check it from the back. Yep. Check it from the front. Okay. You can't kind of see from this angle. If I was to sit like that, from the back that's completely an angle, but then from the front it just looks completely different. That does look actually in shape. Right, I'm happy with that now. I'm happy. Right. Leave it as it is. Okay. Leave it as it is. You'll be okay. Right. So he says, right, the wings are on. Simple as that, guys. Quick and simple. So actually, I'm just going to put a joint of clear, not clear, sorry. A joint of quick setting glue. There you go. Quick and simple. Had to be quick then, before it dripped onto the model and ruined it. Okay, right. Wings are done. Well, I'll leave that to dry. Yeah, for good. See you in a bit, guys.